How's it going, everybody? How's it going, Kahi? Don't have to put up with levers in every match. I can watch someone else do it. Yeah, why not? So yeah, just setting up the stream. It'll take a few seconds. And yeah, if you play with teammates, you don't have to worry about levers. Sometimes they crash. Sometimes you crash. But yeah, don't play by yourself. Join a Discord and make some friends. It's better than playing by yourself. So that's my advice to you. And if anybody wants to play, the password is A, as usual. As begins with A. I'm trying to figure out how I can make that a joke, but... so yeah, if you want to play, password is A. If you're bad, I might kick you out of the next game. This rule obviously doesn't apply to me. Just keep that in mind. Yeah, the rampant ELO inflation. Like seed or something. Trying to have a look at my Russian easy mode deck. So, I mean, this is just harder to play than NATO is, basically. It's just not as good. But, like, can you... Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can just do this. But then that's 420 points. So you'd have to get rid of this one. But this is probably better at dealing with tanks than... I mean, this isn't for dealing with tanks. This is for trying to kill enemy AA positions. Because you can't outrange American artillery. So I feel like you need it to outrange American artillery. And then this is the seed to help this work. But, you know, if that wasn't a concern, then you could... have this, right, and just kill stuff. But I feel like you need to be able to kill the enemy artillery. And you don't have the range. Nothing you get in this deck has the range. If you look at... well, just nothing Russia gets has the range compared to America. These just don't go as far as the American ones do. Even with the extended range, the American ones outrange you by 500 meters. And the GMLRS, I think, goes even further. I think it does. We'll have to check. Play... So yeah, if people want to play, password is A. If Royce is memeing... Broken Arrow is a Vatnik fantasy game. America's better in this game. It is, it's a lot better. So, I think, I mean, obviously the Barbaris isn't real and so on, but no, I think America's a lot easier to play than Russia. The tanks are better. The best American tanks just run over the best Russian tanks. Even though the best Russian tank isn't real, right? The T-14 Armata isn't really a thing, whereas the M1A2 SEP V3, I believe, is in production, although I don't think they've got the active protection system, so maybe not. And the American RT's got longer range. The American drones are really hard to deal with. All the American stealth stuff is really hard to deal with. So no, I think America's better than Russia in this game. They're just being incompetent, yeah. They meant to make it OP, but they failed. So yeah, we'll give it another 5 minutes. How's it going, yo? And I'll just send this in the hippie Discord. Let me just open up my Discord. So if people want to play, at Canaro, good players only lives. So, if you want to find people to play with, the guy who was saying I'm playing by myself and there's levers, just join the hippie Discord. It's in the description of this video. If you're watching it on Twitch, I'll have to link it. But yeah, you can find people to play with. Look, there's 2 lobbies going up already. So Oh wow, I love it when Windows does this. Oh. It's interesting. Oh, there we go, it's already full. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. Ready, when ready. Oh, Ask Goblin didn't make it in this time, big sad. So yeah, look, I'm one of the lower elos now because of this wonderful elo inflation process, which is real, but I have to make a clarification video because it's not as real as Wow, he let him play. It's a very brave sacrifice from Borgan. It's very kind of him. So yeah, let's go. But yeah, I feel like you need the the cruise missile bomber just because there's no other way you can deal with. I'm gonna vote for airbase. Jelgavus is a fun map but has terrible FPS. I absolutely hate Kaliningrad. Oh, it's Zetrox. These guys have they've got their own mega sweat stack. Basically, they play a lot more than me, so this is going to be pretty fun. We'll see if he's streaming. He usually streams, so here he is streaming. He looks just like me, apparently. Yeah, he's a nice bloke. Obviously, Russians are all incredibly racist people, but apart from that, he's a nice bloke. So yeah, this is probably not going to go very well. He's level 39, and I'm level, what? I've already forgotten. I'm sure I'll find out in a second. So he's definitely been playing a lot. And they're playing America because America's a lot better than Russia, as we were just speaking about. So there's a reason the top stacks play America all the time. It's just way better. So yeah, I can't see this going very well, really, but it'll be exciting. I was here last time, which is probably where I should go. But yeah, we'll see. So I don't see any special forces. This is special forces, right? Yeah, so they'll have the drones that you can't see that kill everything. That's the main issue I have with America. The artillery goes further, and then they get these drones that you can't see, so they just see all your shit and artillery it for the whole game, which is what happened last time we were on this map, actually. Do you have to write like a prick in sciencey academics? Yeah, you do. That's the reason my thesis isn't submitted yet, because they keep telling me to change stuff to take out all the personality and make it terrible. We've already lost one, apparently. Hello and welcome to this Broken Arrow 5v5. Hi, how many games for level... what was it? 39? But yeah, we're already a man down, so I think this is going to be quite a short game, actually. No, it's not a glitch. I can't talk, really, can I? So I'd like to take the time to thank the generous channel joiners generously joining the channel. They get their names on the screen. They get... sorry, I can't read and speak at the same time because I'm not very smart. They get their names on the screen. They get the videos early. They get members exclusive videos. One join at the lowest levels with 2,000 views. Sorry, I was getting some weird delay there. But yeah, it's a shame we already lost this guy. He didn't even get his nation, so I don't think he's coming back. So yeah, I can't see this going particularly amazingly. But yeah, if he has 200 plus games, I have 78. It might be 87. So yeah, it's well, we're a guy down. I mean, we'll do our best. The main issue is the drones. How do we stop the arty party? How do we stop the arty party? Well, there you go. Something nice happened. Yeah. So we'll do our best, right? It's just, yeah. There's the drone. There's the drone, right on time, as we spoke about. For some reason, this isn't engaging it. Alright, yeah. So I think I'm about to get nuked or something. Like, what the fuck? Alright. I think that was a nuke, but because it would have dropped otherwise, right? I mean, it could have been a conventional bomb, but it looked like a nuke. So, you know, so far, so not bad, actually. Let's just war crime this pilot real quick. And, oh, there's another one. Okay. Not trying very hard, is it? So yeah, on this side we're going to have to play very defensively because I'm one man and everybody else is over here, so not sure what I'm going to be able to do about that, really. So he smoked there. I would like to try and, you know, help my team out. But yeah, the issue is just that drone, so I'm just going to save up for this and just have it all the time, because you don't see it until it's right on top of you, so it's kind of hard to deal with, right? But what can you do, eh? Just drone arty, drone arty, drone arty. It's difficult. I think that's why I think America's better. I was talking to Big D about this before the game, so... So I'm going to buy a fighter and have it up all the time, because I think that's the only way to spot the drone. Or at least last time I was complaining about it and people told me, hey, you should have had a fighter up all the time. So, well, you know, we'll see now, won't we? There it is! Wow! Wow, incredible. I saw it. So that's what I have to do. I just have to have that up all the time, as described. So, the only problem is, obviously, it gets shot by enemy SAMs from the other side of the map. So, you know, if you have it on low altitude, can it be seen? Like, how does that work? If you have it on low altitude, sorry, it can't be seen, but can it still see? Or is that, you know, double-edged sword, basically? That's my question. So there's a Strike Eagle. Where's my bloody plane? Yeah, they took out the Armata there. So do you see how he's wiggling there so that the missile's missing? It's very intelligent gameplay. So now this is out of rockets, basically. And you see that now he's killed the Armata, his teammates coming against me? So it's good coordination there. The issue is I'm against two people, so... You know, it's... It is not great. It is not great. So we'll try and get this healed up, if we can. In the meantime, we just need to keep this up just to look for drones. But, I mean, it's still got some missiles left, so we'll see what we can do. Which faction is stronger in air? I prefer the Americans because they've got more stealth, but the Russian strike aircraft are really, really good. But yeah, I mean, if you count drones as air, then the Americans, because their drones are really good. So yeah, just something to keep in mind. Did I reply to that? So yeah, we need to get all our mana back. But yeah, like how do we take H, right? I'm not sure, really. I don't think we can. So he'll run back in here now, presumably? I think I just have to hold on this side, because, like, what the hell else can I do? Against, well, I mean, I'm not beating that anyway. There's too many of them. So yeah, I think we're probably going to lose F as well. It is rough, but I'm against two guys, so what can I do? Anyway, this needs to go now, I think. I think it helped kill that guy, because he's not there anymore. But, apart from that... So we'll get the Belkans out. Yeah, I'm just gonna... I mean, so basically this is the last zone, right, on my side. So once I lose that, you know, falling back further has no negative connotations. It's interesting that he didn't want to take that fight, because he would actually win it. Maybe he wants to drop another lovely plane on me. Or his teammate does, anyway. So yeah, that's why you put two of them together. It's a very powerful gameplay. And you see, like, look, he's died. He doesn't really have time to react. Oh, I see. He was just buying time to drop that. That's the assault breacher, so these are dead now. Oh, we survived on 1 HP. So, I mean, I don't know if that trade was really worth it for either of them. Oh, whoa, okay. I didn't know it could do that, because it doesn't have a gun on it, so it might have been something else. It might have been something else that got me there. So, we'll get a Barbaris, because that's it's like the sort of low-hanging fruit of this division. And yeah, just fighting against these two guys, it's difficult. We're giving it our best shot, but it is a losing fight. We are losing. Yeah, exactly, Sparta. Everything has to be depersonalized. It just sucks the whole life out of it. I absolutely hate academia. I think it's gross. I actually think it physically disgusts me, genuinely. And there's the Sentinel for the drones, right? For the well, sorry, it is the drone for the artillery. And now we need to move all this. That's kind of weird. I didn't expect this to be able to do so much damage to that. But yeah, he's just going to keep running. So we'll buy another tank, and we need a bit more supply, really. And he's probably got a guy in here, right? So yeah, there's the other player with his killer eggs and whatnot. So I'm gonna go for it because I don't really have anything to lose, except my Armata, I suppose. Alright, slow brain day from that guy. Took quite a while to... And that, did you see? That's where the drone spotted me. Right? You see? That's the strategy. You use the drone to spot, and then you kill him with the other stuff. Okay, he wasn't really expecting that either, but there you go. So yeah, I need to save up for this, but because it's down, I can't do anything about the drones now until that comes back. So it's really difficult. It's really difficult. I can't take the zones. I can maintain my KD, I guess, by just continuing to fall back. But you know, this is the middle zone and this is my zone. But if I'm against two guys, it's not straightforward at all. But you know, we do what we can. There's no shame in losing. Except for all the Russian guys who keep posting pornography on the Broken Arrow Discord with my face written on it. That's kind of weird, but hey, what can I say? Yeah, I think this is probably dead. I should have bought a smoke mortar. Assault breach on the VDV, or where he thought the VDV was. Yeah, trying to dodge one guy with tanks, one guy with artillery and planes is very, very difficult. I don't know if I said that already. So yeah, he's moving up in here. I just don't have the quantity of... wow, so that didn't even kill that with the hit, and then he just bombed it. This didn't shoot. Well, what could I say? Happens, I suppose. So there we go. We got some teamwork coming in here. Thank you for the teamwork. It's much obliged. And I'm pretty sure I'll go forwards faster than he goes backwards. The thing is, I need to buy another one of these at minimum. Right. So, looks like he can actually go backwards faster than I can go forwards. Oh, please don't fire the main gun on him. I really need you to kill that M1A2. There we go. And then he'll be bringing over that small team to help kill me here, so that is a problem. Using up my APS. Can't even see what's shooting me. So yeah, this is wild, man. I am struggling. I am struggling. And because, yeah, as soon as I stop, the arty guy brings in the arty, so I have to keep moving. So 2v1s are not easy. They're not easy. But what can I do? I have no choice but to play. And then, yeah, the RT keeps coming in. It's hard, you know. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I can't beat two guys. Now I gotta keep it, because the RT is now gonna hit this location, so that's another problem, right? So yeah, just keep falling back, just keep falling back. It's embarrassing, but I can't do anything else. Did the enemy send two to attack you, or did your team lose somebody? Both. So they've got yellow and sort of burgundy colour here, and we lost a guy. So like my income is slightly higher than yellow's, for example, but it's definitely not higher than two of them put together. Because that's not how that works. So.
I like money.
Daniel subscribed to the channel.
Thank you for subscribing to the channel, Daniel. Do appreciate it. So I have a little bit more income than one of them, but I do have less than two of them, just because of that's mathematically how it works, right? So it is very difficult for me to do anything except fall back, which is what I'm doing, really. And oh man, yeah, it's whoa, we've been baited. We've been baited. I tried going forwards instead of falling back. My bad. My bad. Alright, then the RT will be coming in. Oh, there's a plane. Do I have this? I do. So that's the second player, right? So this guy just needs to chill out over here now and spot drones for me. And we just need to keep it moving. Keep it moving or get hit by the RT. Those are your choices. Move or get hit by RT. Oh, shite. I can't pay attention to everything at once. I'm just not good enough at the game. And you see, we just got immobilized there, which means we're dead. If you get immobilized, you're dead, because I should have wiggled that. because of the arty. The arty will come kill this now, so that's a big mistake from me, getting that immobilization crit there. As you can see, it is dead. It's getting hit now. And they're also hitting where the artillery positions were, where the AA positions were. So yeah, very, very powerful team. Very powerful team. They clearly know how to play. Very, very powerful team. And yeah, I can't do anything about this. So it's dead already. It's dead already. Just, I wanted to smoke it and bring this up, but that was a missed micro from me. So yeah, I did make my mistake there. More seed. Now I need to. Oh, bro, just didn't switch it off fast enough. I switched this one off, but I didn't switch off the other one. So yeah, it is rough. So now we need another taunt. Because that's how we're killing our helos, basically. Our enemy helos. So we'll get the Barbarous to replace this, and I hope he hasn't seen this yet, but how would I know? Really, how would I know? So yeah, just keep trying to trick them, but it is rough that they've got 2 zones over us, and that's these 2 zones, basically, so, yeah, my bad. Having said that, my team should be having an easier time over here because of the, you know, the mathematical, right, farm against 2 and whatnot. There's more seed. It would be nice if I could see anything, really. Oh, there you go. So this guy bought a nuke. So it was a nuke here before that we stopped. It's not much of a consolation for my teammates, right? This was seeded and it ran out, so I couldn't really help them. Not much consolation for my teammates there, but at least we know that at the start we intercepted a nuclear bomber. So maybe they can be happy for me. Why not send some ground recon? I just don't have points for everything. I mean, I did have some ground recon. You're right, I should buy some more, so I will. I'll get the VDV Spetsnaz because they can move through here. And they can also move through here. So he sent an LAV round here, so we'll try and deal with that. There's the Sentinel to spot all my stuff, so now I need to move everything. Literally need to move everything. Ah, it's too late. It's too late. He already saw me, so it's all dead now. We do what we can. In the meantime, he had an LAV over here. I'd actually lost sight of it, but thankfully he popped smoke, and now I can see it. So that was very nice of him, actually. And yeah, there's all the arty and everything. Like I said, there's a reason everybody's playing America. It's a lot better. So I did actually switch that off, and it still died. I guess you gotta be a bit faster about it. And then now we have to move this one again. And yeah, we just need to keep falling back. I don't know what to do. Play 4 times more games, I guess. There it is. And it's already used as smoke, right? The main issue is that our AA got killed. So we can't do anything about this. Nothing we buy will arrive in time. I'm trying to save up for this because it's got igloos on it, but I don't rate my chances, really. So yeah, there it is. Well, what should I... Which one should I buy? Should I buy the helicopter one? Oh, we'll buy that. It's just if this also has AA on it, then it's gonna kill me, right? So gotta be careful. There's the Sentinel, so now they know where everybody is again, so we gotta move everything again. So we got him, and then we'll just sell this. Oh, I shouldn't have sold it, because now the other guy's showing up with his AA! Hooray, hooray, hooray. So I'm not sure what happened there. Okay, he wasn't paying attention, I guess. But this isn't moving. It's not moving, it's stuck. Okay, just I guess it's dead then. Now we lost another one. And yeah, that's why you keep it moving, right? That's why I keep moving. So yeah, pretty crazy game. Oh, great. So yeah, they're still trying to RT spam me. All I can do is just move constantly and wait for the game to end. So that's literally all I can do about this. They have longer range on the RT, so it's not fantastic. It seems the other side of the map is going similarly, so... Because yeah, as soon as I attack, I get messed up. So I really got to pick my moments, basically. The main thing is that, you know, so if they take 2 zones off me, but I have 2,000 more kills than deaths, then that's actually even. I know it seems really stupid, but that broken arrow is really stupid, so... that's just the way it works. And there he is again. It's hard for me to cover all my bases here. And there's the Sentinel, so he sees all. He sees all. Oof. Okay, I was sort of assuming the active protection would stop that. But I guess it didn't reload in time. This says I can't be seen, but that doesn't actually mean that I can't be seen. As you know if you've played this game for any length of time. And there's a Harrier to take out the tanks and whatnot, so here it comes. And yeah, he got the Armata, and he got the Tor. We killed it, but I think that was worth it for him, because the Armata's a lot more. And yeah, they're just 2v1ing me for the whole game, so there's really not a huge amount I can do about this. I am one person, right? Like, I know I'm good, but I'm not that good. So somehow that killed that. I guess it must have seed missiles on it. Whoa! Okay. And yeah, we just need to keep running away. I know it seems ridiculous, but there's literally nothing I can do. They outnumber me. And even though I'm out trading them, it doesn't matter. Because of the way Broken Arrow works, I can never actually build up an advantage. Because even if I have more stuff on the board than them, my income goes down. So I literally can't do anything. But that's the way the game's designed. The game is designed to be like this, so... Just gotta cope. Is that a building? Not really used to fighting this far back. There he is again. So he's actually faster than me, apparently. So I'm dead. So apparently his helo goes faster than mine. I didn't know that. I know now. Okay, and now I can shoot him and he can't shoot me? What? Alright, if anybody wants to let me know how that made any sense whatsoever, do let me know, because that seemed kind of weird. It seemed pretty nonsensical, actually. But yeah, sadly there's no surrender option, so I think he was just doing that to spot things, so we need to move again. Now it's 3v5. And we'll get the, this thing's not so bad, right? Like, you know, because basically, I'm trying to shoot that way. And there we go. So he did know about this from the Osprey. That's why he did it. So I having the Grok still there was kind of dumb, but at least we got the tanks out. I could have reacted a bit faster, right? Because that shouldn't have been there. If I took this out, I could have taken that out. So that's just a mistake, really. Nothing else to it. So this is fired, so it needs to move now. Ah, yes. This can't do anything about that. And we could try buying a bit of arty or something. There's the Strike Eagle. There goes the Strike Eagle. Whoa. What? Was that the Strike Eagle? Strike Eagle do that. Weird. Anyway, we need to move this now, or it'll die. Well, this guy's dead. He doesn't have his smoke anymore. It's very sad. It's very sad. Can we hit 50 likes? And yeah, this is Broken Arrow when you're losing. Like, we've lost. We lost a very long time ago. But we can't do anything about it. The game just keeps going on, and we can't surrender. We just sort of have to put up with it. It's really dumb. But apparently this is the best thing since sliced bread if you're Russian. An amazing game. So... So yeah, this is probably not gonna make it because he's, you know, he's faster than me. Okay, that was a bit weird, but I'll take it. And yeah, we just need to keep trying to evade the artillery while falling back and trying to keep the KD up, but the KD's slowly going down because, well, it's a 3v5 now, so it's even harder to deal with than it was before. There we go. That's what we were waiting for. Thank God. So yeah, I'm just trying to keep my guys alive before the game ends. I know it's ridiculous. It's just not compelling at all. But this is game design. So this is how the game is designed. Like, the coordination's pretty good with the airwaves, how they all buy their planes at once and stuff like that. Like, that is pretty good. I need Grok. I needed a hippie stream after a bad round of golf. Why? Do you feel better about yourself after watching this wonderful game? It's obvious that they're telling us to take the zone. Oh, thank God that's over. So yeah, I mean, we did our best, but if we're against a bunch of guys who have all played longer than us, because this is just how long you've played. So he said 300 games, or was it 400 for level 39? We've played 78. So it must be on like an exponential thing, as opposed to linear. And yeah, what can you do? I mean, even if we'd had these two, I don't really think we would have won. Their team is a lot higher elo than ours. We can work that out, actually, one sec. 1328 plus 1352 plus 1244 plus 1454 plus 1382. 6760. 1749 plus 1774 plus 1735 plus 1755 plus 1549. So it's like 2000 elo more. Whoops. Well, I'm not sure what I pressed there, but the number's there. It says. Yeah, it's not great. Honestly, Borg, I really wouldn't worry about it. That was obviously not a fair game, and we were 2 guys down. I suppose you were one of the 2 guys, but it wasn't your fault that you got disconnected. I think we actually did very well considering what we were against. So yeah, I mean, it was pretty funny taking out that nuke at the start. And it was pretty funny how they evacuated the zones to stop the sudden death timer. So they'll all be in their little Russian Discord. Haha, davai, we got him again. Hopefully they don't snipe me again. But, you know, Q snipe, not stream snipe. But yeah, that's not fantastic. Like, that game really should have just ended about 30 minutes before it did. 2000 elo. Anyway, I'm receiving Discord messages, so let's see if it's anything we're allowed to share with the class, because okay, that's weird. No, it's not. But yeah, it turns out if you play... What did he say? 320 or 400? Either way, you play 4 times as many games, you actually get better. I know it's crazy. I know you can't believe that, but it is true. So let's go again. Do we have an ETA on patch 1.08? Yeah, I did a video on this. They said next week. They said next week. So this time I'm going to try something slightly different. Basically, like, so I just never buy this. So the principle of it makes perfect sense. I can't hit the enemy artillery, so I might as well get a cruise missile to try and hit the enemy artillery. But if it's too expensive to afford and I never buy it, then it doesn't really make much sense to do it, right? What I will say is this thing was really good. But yeah, I don't really think it's worth having this in the deck. So I'd rather have this, but I can only get one of them. Oh, this isn't it, actually. Cluster. You want the incendiary because the cluster always leaves them on like 1 HP or something. It's really weird. And then cluster again. And then like ECM or nothing. I mean, paying 50 points for a chance to not die is probably a good idea in the grand scheme of things. But I can't afford two of them. So we'll need to get rid of one of these, right? Because I'm never really buying that many of them. There's nothing else I really want to get rid of. Oh, actually, no, this is red, so it wouldn't make a difference anyway. Yeah, so I can really only have one anyway. And then I've got 200 points spare. So can I get a second one of... No, okay. So what do I do with my newfound points? Get more of these. This is a really good vehicle. It's got the stealth, which makes it quite powerful, actually. Yeah, let's try two more of those. Or at least, okay, one more, I suppose. And then 20 points is 20 points. Not really a big deal. So, yeah. The reason I'm doing this is so... because I want to do a video on this deck. So I need to get a good game on this deck, which hasn't actually happened yet. So... so we need to keep playing. But yeah, hopefully the same guys don't Q-snipe me again. That was absolutely horrifying. Just falling back for 40 minutes. Yikes. Not particularly compelling gameplay. Tank Moto is better. It was only 30 minutes. Oh yeah, you're right. But it's like time dilation, you know, if you do something you hate. If you do something you hate. What the hell happened there? Okay, I guess it was still loading. I want to go for Sawalki Gap. I like that map. I think it's quite fun. Highway is really boring, and Snowcastle is about 10 FPS, so... yeah, if you do something you hate, you live longer. If you've read Catch-22, it's on my bookshelf, actually. It's probably one of my favourite books of all time. There's a guy called... I can't even remember his name. Anyway, I think it's Dunbar or something like that. He deliberately does things he hates. He hangs out with the protagonist because he doesn't like him. Because he wants to live forever. So he deliberately does things he hates because it makes the time go slower. And he figures that if he can find something he hates enough, then he'll live forever. So that's why he's in the war, because it's based in World War II. It's a really funny book, actually. Anyway, I can't remember which side is the open side on this wonderful map. I think it's around here. So yeah, PhD is the route to immortality, yeah. How's it going? It's Goose Baby. Hello and welcome to this Broken Arrow 5v5 game, and it is a 5v5. Nobody's disconnected yet. We've got me and 9 other people. What more do you need to know? So this time we're going to open with 2 of these, because they seem pretty good. And we'll get the Tor. We've got the S300. Okay, well, yeah, we'll do it like that. So yeah, we're going hard on the no air start. And now I just have to sit around for 20 seconds. I'll do an edit here. I've joineringed. Thank you for joinering. It hasn't come up, so I'm not. You know. No, I'm not. But I was in Saudi Arabia this time last year, and that's where I got my drip. It's time for me to thank the generous channel joiners, generously joining the channel. They pay for the drip, they get their names on screen, they get members exclusive videos. One join at the lowest level is worth 2,000 views, so if you're feeling bad about your ad block, great way to support the channel. So I have switched on my AA, as he is commanded, and now I'm not going to be able to hit anything, so... yeah, wow. But I suppose if you don't do it, then you get nuked. But last game we intercepted that guy's nuke, right? So I think it went pretty well. Oh wow, there it is. But no, that's not a nuclear thing. Okay, wow. So they, wow. You don't see them till they get that close. That's really incredible. It really is. They were like here. Very odd. Very odd gameplay. So basically what Rome has to do here is get off the road so his teammate can get past him. Although actually it looks like he's blocking himself. But yeah, that is Broken Arrow. Maybe in a few years they'll fix it. I'd rather they got rid of the cheaters first, but they've been working on that since forever and they're still there, so... yeah. What? 5-3. Oh, okay. Well, do I really want that? I do want some snipers, so yeah, I do. Oh, I see what you mean, Novak. My mum watches Hitler. Which is better, Panzer or Tor? I prefer the Tor because the Panzer is slow as shit. It is so slow. Sadly, you can't click on teammate stuff and look at the info, and you can't click on enemy stuff and look at the info. But that you don't need that feature. What you need is enemies to spawn 7 nuclear bombs. So yeah, maybe in Broken Arrow 2. So yeah, I'd love to be able to click on Royce's Panzer and show you how slow it is, but if you take the Sosna, you don't get the Derivatsia, which is very, very, very nice, so I do prefer that. The Tor also spam fires. Panzer is slow. So, finally rocked up to some enemies. We've got Timer here. And, Scoobs is already killing him. Oh! Mine is 65 as well. I must be thinking of something else. Could have sworn there was one that was like 55. But maybe I'm just wrong. I mean, that does happen from time to time. Coastal is the slow one. Right, okay. So there is one that is slow. It's just not the one he has. That is actually a very decent AT. The main issue is if he disables our movement, then we just die. As you saw in that last game, we had a Barbaris that just stopped moving because that's great, isn't it? And then you just can't, you just die. So, oh, I still popped the APS even though I smoked. So, not ideal, but we'll live with it. How do I see that? I'm like, what? He's bought Vasilek. Come on, kill him. There we go. Alright, I like the idea behind using the smoke to cut me off, but all his guys already died, so... You know, it's no longer relevant, really, but... I like the idea. Anyway, we won't one-shot that. Oh, shite. So this is the Tor. It fires pretty fast in my opinion, although we just lost LOS, so you don't get to see it today, I'm afraid. Here you go. You know, multi-targets 4. It doesn't actually tell you the reload time, but it is fast. Just believe me, bro. And yeah, I want to try this, but now I'm not against any armor, so... You know... Wow, it's a good job I moved. Anyway, now we gotta move this. What's it shooting at? I don't understand. What? They're shooting the Sherney Beretti. Okay. No, it's not. It's shooting the Barbaris. Very exciting. TikTok. Too many zoomers in this game. Okay, that's not something we can really deal with. Oh, everybody's dying. Yeah, that was a bridge too far, I guess. Lost some units there. That is wild. You have to pay a lot of extra points for that, but... There was a guy in here, but... I don't know what happened. Oh, there he is. Oh, he's dead. Oh, I'm not in the smoke because I'm retarded. My bad. Panzer's 15 damage. What's my Tor? I prefer the Tor, honestly. I mean, it's only 14, right? But I think it's a lot better. Oh, mate, these didn't even shoot! How did he see those? Blimey. Must have some nice recon. I mean, it's all these tall buildings, right? So... Yeah, this is going very well. It's taking it nice and slow, as we always do. I really want to save up so that I can buy this and that. No, this and that. But that's like 800 and something. Oh, crap, I'm dead. Yeah, well. So the reason we're winning is because they've got one guy at the back of the map who's just bought 20 artillery and we're just killing him. We're just pushing all the zones. But it does lead to situations like that, where if you stop paying attention for a second, you die. So, you know, you gotta pay attention. Simple as that. I gotta move again, or I'm gonna die again. See if we can get that Vitiaz, as it were. And there you go. He's attacking me because I was there, right? So. Look at that ATGM. It fires while moving. Sadly, it does get stopped by smoke. Yep, still trying to hit me. That artillery. Apparently there's a guy in here, but I can't see it. Whatever it was wasn't very powerful, because it didn't do much damage to us. Although this is, you know, the second best tank in the game or whatever, so... They haven't even capped their points yet. I suppose that was probably true when you said it, but I read the chat very slowly, so... do apologise. Warno. Which is better? I mean, it just depends what you want. Warno's cheaper. I prefer Wano, to tell you the truth. I really do. But Broken Arrow's fresh. So if you haven't played either, I think Wano's the better purchase, but Broken Arrow's fresh, bro. So because I have 2,500 hours in Wano, you know, doesn't really do it for me anymore. Yeah, I now have enough points to do the funny strat, but I don't have any targets, so... Oh, woe is me. There's some targets. Okay, so... We'll get this out. Well, the Tor's just gonna shoot it, so... Right, so low altitude bombing run here, let's say, and then just get the seed behind it anyway. And, you know, we'll only get one guy, but oh wow, he knows about this. Wow, it must have some really good recon. Some of these tall buildings somewhere, right? So we hit something. I'm not sure we killed anything, but we definitely hit it. I thought I told this to go back to base, but I didn't. So now they're all dead, and it really just wasn't worth it at all. It wasn't worth. Imagine if I'd hit all this, but I didn't see it. It wasn't there. It wasn't there before. So I just got too hasty, and now I'm 800 points down in exchange for, like, what, maybe one thing I might have killed there. I don't really think I got anything. No, because that was the Tor and it left. So, we were positive on the KD before that, for what it's worth, right? So yes, that was very foolish of me. I do apologise for being such a foolish fool. I should have picked my moment better. How did that get hit? But yeah, this game is kind of straightforward. It's basically the opposite of what happened last game. Struggle with micromanaging. It's just practice, right? I mean, I can get quite flippant when I talk about this because I'm used to games where there's like literally 3 or 4 times as many units as there are here. But it's just practice. If you play more, you will get better at clicking. Because it's the same way you learn anything. It goes from your active brain to your passive brain. It goes to your muscle memory, right? You just don't have to think. You know, like if you play the same deck over and over again, you know what to click because you always click the same thing. So it's just practice. Like, so we were playing against that guy last game, and he had it was like 300 or 400 games. Well, of course he's going to be good at the game, right? It's just whether or not you think that's worth your time. I don't, right? But I am still playing this more than most people, so maybe I can't really make that argument. He's running away! Bro. Get back here. And there's the RT. That's why I started moving, by the way, if you're wondering. Because I knew... Wow. Whoa, wow. I couldn't even see him. He saw me before... Oh, because of this yellow optics, I guess. I guess that's what it means. Okay, well, we probably lose the Armata now, then. Because there's artillery behind us, so we can't run away. And there's a tank coming... So, yeah, well... Got outplayed. I'm just trying to wait for these, but it's going to take a while. Where's my other tank? I guess it's probably dead as well. Let's buy these. And we'll get a drone. Someone will say your 90.80 isn't supposed to damage the T90 you paid 400 for. Yeah, it's just... like Wano used to have this problem where the strongest thing in the forest was a tank, and the strongest thing in the town was a tank, and the strongest thing in the open was a tank, and it does not lead to competitively fun gameplay. I suppose it's still competitive because anybody can buy the tank, right? But yeah, it's they fixed it by making the infantry AT better, but this game is designed to be easy to play. So they're probably not going to fix it because it is easier to play if you could just buy a tank and drive it anyway, like a race car. Well, I suppose it's not like a race car. If you try driving a race car off a road, it breaks. Whereas this you could really put anywhere. So yeah, it's an intentional design decision to dumb down the game, and the game sold very well. And you still have people saying I can't micro all these units. So, you know. So clearly there's some merit to the idea. So we're doing some more spotting here. Yeah, I'm not really playing properly this game, I apologise. It's just this is... I don't really have to, right? I mean, we won ages ago, the game just doesn't end, so... Micro has to be more deliberate. I don't think so, because in this game, you know, you make a mistake, you're fine, you just get another chance, whatnot, right? Whereas in Warner, if you make a mistake, your tank basically dies. I mean, you get one chance with the smoke pop. You get one chance. So I think people saying the micro's more deliberate is because the micro is more deliberate for them because there are fewer units, so they can afford to be more deliberate. Do you know what I mean? So it's just a consequence of the fact that you have less units, that the micro for what units you have left is more deliberate. I'm trying to hit this, but I'm getting a bit worried that these are going to shoot me, right? So, wow, it's not very good at it. But yeah, we should probably go try closing it out. So we'll go help Rome over here and see if we can take A. I am spread way too thin here. Like, I mean, I won the internet does not need my help here, so it's sort of a waste of time. But yeah, I mean, I guess this is easy mode for the deck. I don't know, because I want to basically make the review and then watch this game. But this game, it's not a good game. There hasn't been any tanks. I'm just sort of pissing about. There's no challenge here. So, this is the problem I'm facing. And then last game was too far the other way. Well, there's no point showing somebody a game where it's 3v5 for the whole game. Right? It's not a good example. Didn't I just tell you to... Right, well that clearly doesn't work. If it can't see it, it just gives up. And it doesn't actually try to find a way to shoot him, it just gives up. But yeah, we need a bit of AA for that, so let's get these. Yeah, that helicopter's a problem. See if we can get the Kurgan outside, because it's not got ATGMs on it, so it's not actually doing anything. Weird. Oh, thank you, Hawkeye. It's very kind of you. Do appreciate
Hawkeye
it.
471 just gifted 5 memberships.
He's got his Batman with the 8 AA. Do appreciate it. Thank you. I should have brought the Tor. Tor's a bit too far away, so we have to use helos. We'll try buying the Orion again. That seems to be quite useful for giving our teammates good positions to artillery and whatnot. So we're going to go like that, I guess. I wish I could afford a seed, but I can't. So I can't send him a seed. But yeah, I do appreciate the gifted memberships. Thank you. It's very kind of you. And yeah, we'll just come kill all this, right? Run. In the meantime, yeah, just go on everybody. Does this not have a stabilizer on it or something? I guess it didn't work out, his airdrop. I didn't really see it. Oh, that's not good. Oh, never mind, it's completely fine. So yeah, this is just the reverse of what happened last game. It's kind of weird that this... Does it not have a stabilizer or what? Oh, shite. It's not paying enough attention.
Hello, I like money.
Very kind of you, thank you.
Subscribe to the channel.
Thank you. I was going to say your name, but I can't pronounce it. Crying. So shouldn't these guys be healing up? Like, what's going on? Too busy trying to get kills. But yeah, this is like, there should just be a surrender button. Vote surrender, right? And then they'd all vote yes, because obviously, right, you could even just make it so it has to be 5 out of 5 votes. Vote surrender. You will lose X elo. Wow, incredible gameplay, you know. Like, how complicated is that? Apparently it's too much. Oh, he's gonna kill me. But we've freed up these guys to take F, right? Because we're over here, just sort of pissing about. Really, it probably could have been a bit more efficient. So I'm going to lose this tank as well, most likely. We'll just send this just so we can see things. And yes, this man is very, very dead. He's out of smoke, so that's all she wrote, I'm afraid. So, we've spotted an enemy. Oh no, my poor KD. Etc, etc. Surrendering is unknown tech, yeah. Panic troops can't resupply, that makes sense, thank you. Airdrop part 2. I still can't afford a seed. So, that's my bad, I should have saved up that time. But yes, they're all leaving now, which is the only way of surrendering. You just leave the game. And then there was one. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, out of the Broken Arrow games I've played, I'm trying to think about like what percentage are actually balanced matches. It's not high. Most of them are either stomps this way or stomps the other way. There you go, he got his airdrop. Wow. Wow. Look at how they spawn in the ground, the parachutes. So yeah, most of them are stomped I suppose the one where we lost was a stomp the other way, which it does happen. It's quite rare, but it does happen. Oh, hey, thank you. I do appreciate it. Thank you.
Chatted $36.65. Hashtag funding underscore hippie underscore 4 underscore is underscore PhD.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, that is exactly what's happening. This is my sole source of income while I try and finish a PhD, so I really do appreciate it. I don't know what money W is with 2 slashes, but no, I do appreciate it. So yeah, what's going on with the PhD right now? Basically, I have a thesis correction matrix. So today I didn't get anything done because I'm retarded, and I don't work on the weekends, which is why it's taken so long. And basically, I'm not allowed to submit my thesis. My supervisors aren't letting me submit it. So I've got all these things that they told me to do in the various chapters of the thesis. And so there are 30 tasks, or at least I've got it down to, it was higher before. And then I've allocated each one of them a cost in terms of how long it's going to take me. And then if I figured out that if I do 6 a day, then I can submit it back to them on the 14th, or the 15th, right? And then they'll tell me to fix a bunch more things. But yeah, that's the current strategy, right? But yeah, I should have got more work done today, really, but I was too lazy. So a lot of this is self-inflicted. So I do appreciate your help, especially given that it is really my fault that I'm in this situation. My funding ran out, and I guess if I'd worked a lot harder, my funding, I would have finished by then, right? But I don't know. I mean, it's hard. It's not easy. So that's my cope. It's not easy, bro. But no, I really do appreciate it. Thank you. So yeah, I played pretty terribly there, but I was literally just driving around in circles. And we can do the elo thing again, right? We can just count the elos. It wasn't very high for their team at all. Six, 2, 8, 6. 5810. It's actually not as bad as I thought it was. Interesting. Is that because last time it was literally 2,000 different. This time it was like 400 different or something. Or something like that. I can't keep numbers in my head. I'm very stupid. 5v1. Yes, there is NS. I actually have a video coming out about this. The generous channel joiners can watch it right now. So I'll just host the lobby first. So yesterday I released a video called Broken Arrow's Elo Inflation Makes You a Noob, and then I received new information. And so this one will come out tomorrow. This time, it'll come out in 23 hours, and the members can watch it right now. And then this will come out the day after, which this is a really big problem, actually. Anyway, I learned new things. So I basically, I was like half wrong. Well, I guess you got to watch the video. How much of that is just my ego coping, But yeah, I think the bomber can work. I just used it bad, right? I just used it badly. Also, like, is it possible to put fuel tanks on one of these, or no? Okay. Because yeah, I'd love to have 2, because you only get 1 shot. But then if I have 2, then I gotta lose some. I gotta lose some of these, right? Basically, I gotta get rid of this and get rid of this, and then I guess I could afford 2. Well, I mean, let's try it. No, still not enough. Well, I'd rather not try it. Is there a way I can not save this? Come on. So yeah, the password's A if you want to play. Aha. RT opener. Well, they just RT'd for the whole game, right? There were a couple guys who just did not contribute anything. So You know, what are you supposed to do about that? Inflated elo makes games more enjoyable for the new players. Yeah, that's what I say in the video. Well, I mean that's basically what the dev told me. So yeah, that is the case. Yeah. All right, we got somebody called Rake One or Rake One. Hi, smiley face. No. I assume he spelled mirage. You meant mirror matches, right? As opposed to miracle. But no, I hate playing against America because it's broken. So no, I don't want to play against America. So I assume he meant mirror matches. Chemical. Join a Discord and find people to play with. In the chat is a link to my Discord in the description, and you can just join my Discord. It doesn't have to be mine, right? If you don't like me, join a different one. It's fine. But look, there's 3 lobbies up right now. You could join these 2. You could try and find friends, right? And they usually like change this to say 600 elo or whatever, and then you can play with people, and then you should have a better time. So that's how you fix it. So we're against a bunch of guys with pretty high levels and the default profile picture. That usually means they're gonna cheat. It really does. It's very, very common. So let's do a poll. Let's do a poll. Do you think they're gonna cheat? Will they cheat? Please tell me I don't have the default deck. But yeah, this game's absolutely painful to play by yourself. It's actually horrible. I've heard people say it's nice, but I guess if they just don't care about winning, or just don't care generally, and just want to look at cool explosions, thank God. Then I guess it's nice, right? But otherwise, it's not nice. So I'll play in the open around here. I feel like that's where my div is best. I've played against 2 cheaters, and they've both been banned, so that's nice. I guess having 117 people watch me play means they're a bit more inclined to sort it out, which is, you know, basically what's happening. So thank you for watching. You're making my games better by making it so I can get my cheaters banned. It's time for me to hello and welcome to this Broken Arrow 5v5 game played on Dead Center. Today we're playing some games with the community. Got quite high elos on our team. Our enemies all have the default profile picture and have high levels, which usually means that they're cheating. I can't even say ass. Well, what can I say? The West has fallen. And yeah, so it's going to be a slow one, right? It's going to be a slow burner. So we're going to have to wow, okay. No, okay. We're going to have to take it nice and slow. Nice and slow. Nice and slow. I'm just going to save my points because I actually want to buy a T14 Armata. It's time for me to thank the generous channel joiners. Generously joiner in the channel. They get the names on the screen, they get the videos early, they get members exclusive videos. One join at the lowest level is worth 2,000 views, so if you're feeling bad about your ad block, it's a great way to support the channel. So I do appreciate it. I could have bought some supply actually, that probably would have been a bit smarter. And then 2 smoke mortars maybe. So yeah, I'm very bad. But hopefully this is a nice challenging game against not cheaters. But I always get kind of concerned when you get guys with really high levels who don't have a profile picture changed. I mean, obviously Royce is our resident resident doer of that, but You know, so it's not always the case. Wow. Wow. I'm very good at this game. I just got 3 kills. Oh, okay. King Scoob's got one of them. It looked like I got all 3 there. It seems I only got 1. Had my kills stolen from me. But yeah, that is why you don't open air. And there he goes. So, great! Yes, you're correct, Grom. There's also a problem where basically cheaters can very, very easily dodge their bans, which is in that video, which is coming out in a couple of days. I don't really want to say what it is until the video comes out, because somebody might beat me to it. You know, they might take my my glory, as it were. And yeah, the anti-cheat is basically it's a structural problem. The way they've built the game is that's probably a nuke actually. Okay, there goes the Orion. They really like their planes. Oh, what's going on there? There's the Sentinel. Apparently we're just out of range there. Right, well I'm going to buy another one of the... In fact, why don't we just buy a fighter? Because there's... Crap. Oh, I just turned it off. What? How did that all... What? Wow. These F-35s, man, they make them good. What the hell was that? Why didn't it do any damage to me? Oh, it did. It just... Right, well, that was very, very, very strange. This guy just dodged everything. We shot him with many things. We shot him with many things. That was like 8 missiles. Ah. I am flabbergasted. Anyway, we'll keep moving. Oh, okay. Right. So yeah, these guys, they're quite well coordinated. I've not seen any obvious cheating yet. That ECM thing with the F-35 was a bit weird, but that might just be bad luck. So, I really want a tank. This is quite common, actually, as your reload goes up. Lots of air is just really quite common. Sadly. Su-57 for strike. It's quite rare to see that actually. Usually people use it as a fighter. Anyway, we need to help out in H a little bit. So yeah, we're bad apparently. Yeah, we've got time. We need to take C, and that's going to take a little bit, mainly because I keep having to buy AA. All keeps dying as well, so our next purchase is going to be 2 Groks. Grok is this real, and we're going to use that to try and take C. Are we in range to kill that? We'll see. We're not. And then that just slows me down. But yeah, this guy is like lagging or something. Look at that. It's really weird because the server should take care of the lag, right? So why is his unit stuttering if there's a dedicated server? So really does make me think. gives me a big think. Actually, oh great. Well, in the meantime, we'll help out with H. Because we need, if we don't have H, then we definitely can't take, you know, the other one. Those napalm grads are pretty cool, actually. It's one of the few things that Russia really does do better. This is dead. I already used the smoke, so... we'll get the Derivatsiya over there. We'll do some deriving. And yeah, we need some Kurganets with these in them to take you know, hold ground and so on. That was a nice bombing run. Got a lot there. Apparently you can see this. It's not ideal, but so will I win that? No. I was just wondering how thick is his armor really, and I guess I have my answer. But yeah, we're all sorts of washed up today, aren't we? Crazy. I used all my big brain in the first game against those two guys who had played more than me, who I ended up getting a better KD than. Not that I'm flexing or anything. But yes, this Derivatsiya is not going to make it, I'm afraid. So we'll get the alligator up. And yeah, I'm worried about people coming around here again. But in general, basically, C is not a middle ground zone, it's their zone. So that's why, like, being here is actually pushed up. And that's not cope, it's true. You can if you have multiple people buying seed. If you have multiple people buying seed, you can out trade multiple, you know, friendly. If one guy's just bought a bunch of AA, he gets defeated by two guys buying seed, basically. At least that's been my experience of things. So this already used its smoke, unless he's got it back. So I'm expecting. Okay, okay. So now I'm worried about RT. So yeah, they're coming for H again. So I guess I gotta just kind of stay here. At Drock, is this real? So yeah, I'll come help out the fam, and we'll push into I maybe and just dodge C entirely, because it is very difficult to take that. What's the Bulat range? Can't kill two of them. Oh, ow! Thank goodness for this AA. And we lost that drone. Somebody pinged here, I'm not sure why. Was there a guy there? There might have been a guy there. Interesting. Anyway, we've got 4 minutes to take C if C is what we actually want to take, so... Sadly, this is out of rounds. Okay. Yeah, I want to go for C, and I've got 3 minutes, so I'm not sure I can really accomplish it, but we'll try. I mean, we just need to smoke everything. It helps if they just walk into the open and die. That's actually very nice of them. Thank you. Ah, there's a thunderbolt there. See, look, it beats a thunderbolt. This thing's crazy! I'll take 10. Apparently, my targeting is... Oh, shite. Oh, great. That's a bloody Raws squad. Well, we're not killing that, are we? Alright, there's green berets here as well. But they can't do anything to vehicles, so... Oh, fuck's sake. I just got too far away now. Oh, no. Ew. What was he even aiming at? Everything, apparently. Wow, that just kept going. It just kept going. So we took the zone, but at what cost, etc, 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 right? But we took the zone, so it doesn't really matter. I was like, oh, it missed! And then it got this, and then it got this. And I was like, ah, shite! So yeah, it looks like the Kiowa Warriors are here. I'm gonna tell you, they all want to help C. They're all big on saving C. They're literally all here. I'm losing a lot. I'm losing a lot of units. But we took C. And we're gonna hold it. We're gonna hold it. So it's all good. But yeah, but at what cost? We lost Grok. Grok, is this real? He's dead. No more Grok. And it was only for one zone, so on a KD basis it probably wasn't worth it, although we're still positive, so it's right there. It's more for the entertainment value, I suppose. But yeah, I'm saving up for more AA because this is just silly. Look, it just killed everybody with that. All my AA is dead because they already did that to me. Get a Tor. I want this really, but it's going to be a while before I can afford it, so I guess I'll just buy a second Tor. Does that make sense? So obviously then you've got the income scaling thing and... Not sure it does actually. Oh, I've already got one of these. Oh, okay, so I don't need a second Tor. Yeah, like one of these maybe. That's a nice thing to have. And yeah, we took it. We took C. Are you proud of me, guys? Many men died. Many men has died, as Sabaton says in the song "Price of a Mile." Many men has died. Apparently, Sabaton couldn't afford to get somebody who knows how to speak English to check the lyrics. Just haven't sold enough copies, I guess. So help out your local indie dev, right? Your local indie music artist, Sabaton. Looks like we got him. I'm less thrilled about that. Why do you use gun pods on K52? It just makes them cheaper. It's so I can afford everything, from what I remember. Just makes them cheaper. Unless I'm remembering incorrectly, I believe that's the reason. Yeah, this was still getting into position, otherwise that probably wouldn't have Oh, no. Okay, well, they see all now. They see all. It's time to leave, basically. I'm not gonna die. Lancer cruise missile spam coming in. Bye! You stay out of the way of those Kyo warriors. Oh, missed that slat. Oh, crap. There we go. Now we'll just sell that. Oh, shite. That's probably not getting out. Come on, hit him. Hit him, please. What? They're firing forget. Yeah, they were firing forget. But hey, we're gonna kill that Guardian now, inshallah, and then we can now we can get the Barbaris in there. Wow, it's all gravy. It's all gravy, as they say. So what I'd love to do is just keep rampaging, but I actually want to resupply this so I don't just lose it to nothing. Which should be nice, wouldn't it? If that didn't happen. So I'll save up for another Barbaris. Wow, I'm so incredibly intelligent. This strategy is so hard to execute. I know it. Are you proud of me? Storm Z tactics in Broken Arrow. Yeah, it would be cool if they had like mopeds and stuff, you know. Sorry, motorbikes. I don't think I'm being fair with mopeds. You gotta switch it off or the second one kills you. I've also seen it where it shoots it and then you think, and it explodes and then your thing dies anyway. It's just doesn't work properly. But yeah, if we put this here, then it can shoot down. Oh. Wow, that's actually got quite some range on it with the radar on. So, hopefully we kill it. I mean, great. And now we'll take his supply. Thank you for supplying me. In the meantime, I'm saving up for a Barbarous so I can come help with this, really. Because right now I can't. Because I need this Barbarous to go through the backline and kill everybody. Which will help them indirectly. Like Baba golf carts. It's like, have you played Battlefield Bad Company, the campaign on the original one? There was a mission where you're on like a dictator's golf course. It was actually a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that game. Probably the best military shooter campaign I've ever played. Battlefield Bad Company 1. Which, sadly, is not available on PC. Shite. Well, what could I say? You know, you get this far up in the map, that sort of thing starts happening. Just keep it moving. Keep it moving. Apparently they can shoot you through buildings. Keep it moving. Move this now, because that has also been located. Oh, that was bad micro. Could have just hidden behind this. Let's blame the game for my mistake again. In the meantime, this guy's got his mojo back, and we need another tour, which we can't afford. Oh, it's here. Wonderful. Battlefield 1 golf carts. You know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. That's a nuke, isn't it? Nope. It's just a regular bomb. See what I mean about coordination? We have a lot of AA, right? But if they're coordinating, you're gonna get smacked. So I just lost both my AA pieces there again. A bit of it was like I could have just switched off the radars. I just didn't react quickly enough, right? But, you know, it is hard to deal with, especially the closer you get to their spawn, the faster the planes are coming in, right? Or at least the less time you have to react. I suppose that a lot of that matters to do with vision as well, like how far away you see them from. But yeah, 1 bomber, 2 seed is a very normal approach to dismantle people's AA nets. And then you just ping where all the missiles came from, and then you use your arty to kill all the missiles, right? So kill all the missile launchers. So yeah, don't underestimate seed in this game. It's just way better than it is in Wano, where the same tactic still works. So it is very powerful. It's very powerful. But yeah, these guys' focus on air is you know, it is costing them. So I need to move this because the Global Hawk will have seen it. In the meantime, maybe I should get my own artillery piece, just one, and then use it to hit all these positions. Yeah, let's do that. I'm sick of relying on other people for things that I'm spotting, basically. Oh, shite. So yeah, you know, it's hard to get all the way to the enemy's base. The other problem I've got is if there's a gap here that he can still see me in, then I'm going to get hit, right? I should have turned around in the smoke. Because now I'm turning around. Yeah, that's not smart. Now I've got to move this again because it's been spotted again. Oh, here it comes. That might be seed, actually. No, it's just everything. It just shoots everything. What the fuck? what is that guy packing? But yeah, you see how effective their air focus is. We're taking a lot of deaths, but they're losing map control because they don't actually have anything on the ground. Thing is, though, as soon as you stop moving, you get hit, so... So I lost my supply, maybe? I'm not sure what happened there. So yeah, now we must rebuild again. Shite. Is anybody going to arty that position? Yes, I think they did. I just saw a bunch of tanks die. Anyway, we got E, right? Hooray. And now we'll fight. Okay, oh, he's coming towards me. Oh, he's going to see me. If he does that, he's going to see me. So, well, what? There's so many targets. Well, let's go for that. I guess if I could kill that, that'd be huge. But well, let's go for it. Let's go for it. And then, like, can I laze that? No. Okay. So that was a waste. Unless, I mean, it might still hit him. We might get a bit lucky. Not that that happens very often. Yeah, he's on it. Oh, I landed right next to it. Didn't do anything. Anyway, there's the seed again. But yeah, it was only one plane, so one AA piece can generally beat one plane, but now he will arty this, so we need to move it, and now this is reloading for fucking ages, which is the main problem, to tell you the truth. Anyway, you gotta move or you're gonna die. Maybe I should buy a second one. This is always how it happens. I say I'm only buying one, and then I buy two. Oh no, I'm gonna lose C. I'm gonna lose C. Is he talking to me? I'll be waking up. Okay, so they now know there's somebody here. And yeah, now we need to take the long, slow march to getting C back. But we got H and E, right? I need to buy some tours, I guess. Now I need to move this. Get artillery. It's a hard knock life. So maybe we can kill these? It's kind of hard to do when they're all at low altitude. He did have 4, so we got 1. We got 2. And then I'll just sell them. Oh, but now I'm not looking over here and I'm dying over here. Well, life is hard, you know. Life is, how can I go on? Anyway, there's still 2 killer eggs there killing all of Ass Goblin's units. I couldn't get to them in time, so... In the meantime, I do need to close my blinds. The sun is in my eyes. Mystically generate friendly troops of enemy supplies. Yeah, it is pretty funny. Oh, hello. We're gonna lose this fight because that's 11 Marine Raiders and we're 4 insurgency, but there's nothing else for that infantry squad to do than try and hurt that guy, so... You know, I don't see the... I don't see what else to do. I'm not sure what happened to those Marines. But yeah, he's just put another set there. I need to get this out of here, really, or it's just going to die. I mean, all it's there to do is just to hold E for another 1 minute, apparently. So, okay, let's start smoking so that we can hold E for another 1 minute or something. Sadly, I spawned my AA on the other side of the map to help my team, so I can't do anything about that Guardian now. So, let's hit that with some smoke, and then move. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit! This can't shoot that! It can't shoot that! Thankfully, his alligator apparently has igloos on it, so... I'll help with the gun, I guess? I just... Why am I so far away? Oh, okay. Wow. Take out my AA on your way past... What? What? Fucking dead guy just blew up my... Now that's a D-Sync. Anyway, we held the phase because of this, and Rake 1 took C, so we got massive victory points there. So you see that what they're doing, they get a lot of kills, but it doesn't really work. In terms of, like, winning the game, they don't win the game. If you air spam constantly, you tend not to win the game. Oh yes, now we are very dead. I mean, I should have got him out of there ages ago. I should have got him out of there a long time ago, really. Anyway, we're just going to leave this back here on low altitude for the next plane. That is how you counter it. You leave a fighter up at all times, but it's just so expensive, and now we're dead because 2 Kyo warriors got us, and our Tors are on the other side of the map. I actually think it's the same guy. It might not be. I think it's a different shade of red. Never mind. But yeah, I don't know about this support gameplay. I think it's kind of ass, really. I'd rather have a front line, to tell you the truth. I suppose this is 2 guys. Fucking 6 cruise missile launchers. Somebody's got to do the dying, the frontline dying. I guess that's me. I guess that's me doing the frontline dying. Anyway, Global Hawk, this is what this is for. And oh, and they've got a Sentinel behind it, so we gotta kill Sentinel. And we gotta try and make sure this Viper oh, Viper hit us, okay. We killed the Viper, but the Viper killed the AA. We did not kill the Sentinel, apparently, and we just need to get out of here with this thing, I think. It's not... Whoa, what the heck? That's a new one. Guys? Is the stream still up? What the heck? Somebody type something? Not had that bug before. The entire game is frozen, but I can still see traces. Is the stream up? Somebody please type something. How's it going, Captain Douchebag? You're good. Well, no, I'm clearly not. What is this for a bug? What went wrong? Game freeze, but can still click. But cannot move camera. Playing the game, nothing fancy. I can hear pings. Well, I've been hit by the electronic warfare, yeah. So, I guess I'll just restart the game and hope I can reconnect, because if I can't, I'm doomed, because this is clearly unsalvageable, right? So, I'm going to Alt F4 now. Is it just me or everyone? I think it's just me, because the Borg is still playing, presumably. They seeded my internet, yeah. That is a new bug. Not had that bug before. So we're just relaunching Broken Arrow. We'll see if we can get back in. It's them cheating. It might be. It might be. I've seen people say that there's a cheat where they freeze all your units and then massively drive around and kill them all. I've seen people report that as a cheat. But you would think they would do it at the start. Right? Why wait 30 minutes? Do you know what I mean? If they were cheating, surely there would have been more going on there. All they were doing is just doing the standard America is broken spam, Global Hawk, you know, drone arty plane, drone arty plane, drone arty plane Abrams. Wow, that's a strategy. Reconnect to battle. Alright, and not everybody is dead. And we've got loads of points now. Sadly, my teammates are all losing their zones. And apparently I see all the chat twice now, but that's a small price to pay. We'll buy a fighter because they've got a lot of crap going on, and we'll get a bunch of AA because that is just we just need AA to help our team, and we'll get 1 Armata for C. And yeah, we're just always having a fighter up seems to be a good strategy to deal with the Global Hawk. Like you really only need 1 missile for it, and you can turn away and you still hit it, so that's cool. But yeah, that was a weird bug. It's actually the first time I've crashed out of a game. So whoever took over from me is a snivelling retard and tried to withdraw my sniper unit out of the trees, but we won't point fingers. And there's the seed. And that's what this is for. You just shoot it. Wow, we're so good at the game. We traded 1-to-1 against the enemy's fighter, but we hit the Prowler. The Prowler's gone now, so that was overall a good trade for us. It's kind of weird how this game works, but overall that was a good thing that happened there. And yes, the game can reconnect. It only works about half the time, but that's still half more than one. So credit where credit's due, you can reconnect in this game. I'm an equal opportunities complainer. Never let it be said otherwise. In the meantime, I would like to get a sniper around to the sides or something to spot some of these targets. So, might as well switch this one on back here. And this one, get up and then switch it on up here, basically. Just don't want to get, because we don't know what's there. That might be seed. And yeah, we need this. What the heck? There's that sentinel. Spotting everything. It was seeds, because look at that. And then, yeah. So he fired from where it was, and that's why I moved it. You know, because I'm not a snivelling moron. But, you know, sometimes I do get it wrong, so... Oh, he's doing it anyway. Oh, it's Royce, never mind, of course it is. Very exciting. What the fr- Alright, that's 2 STT in there. Double chat now, yeah. I don't know. I mean, at least there's a reconnect button. At least it worked. Sometimes it doesn't work. Like a lot of the time it doesn't work. It's a lot of damage. This guy's probably not making it out. Wow. I guess those must be cruise missiles. In which case, that was not worth it for him. Now I'll switch on mine, while Royce moves his. And the teamwork is making the dream work. Look at that. Whoa, it's all dead. It's mostly dead. It's almost all dead. I think there's one left. Yeah, let's go kill him. There we go. Oh, shite. Oh, I just shouldn't have done that. She should have stayed in the back building. I just wasn't looking. Big newbie moment. So we're trying to get this round the side so that we can see all their stuff so we can kill it again. I don't know if it's worth it to still shoot here. Yeah, it seems to be... I can't tell if it's actually doing anything up. Alright, we need to go help. I'll help. much? I'll buy 1 unit. Incredible. And there's that Global Hawk again. And these are out of ammo again. Big kills coming in. To be honest, this should probably still go on C. Because we've got 3 minutes and it's not actually going to get there in time, so there's no point doing anything else. Oh, they're dead. Rip. I wish I had more ammo, but I misplayed. I should have had more supply here so that that didn't happen. And then my teammate would not be dead. And this is the problem with team games. If it was a 1v1, that would be my fault, and I get punished. But in that case, Royce got punished for my mistake. And that happens a lot in these team games. And then you get people who are like, oh, but I got a high KD, and it's not really what's happening there. So yeah, we just need to make sure we don't lose 3 zones in the next 3 minutes and we'll be fine. They are trying to take 3 zones, so... Even then, that would still just be even. They'd have to take 6 zones to make it actually work for them. Yeah, exactly. And there's the Sentinel again. You just need to have a fighter up at all times. I've tried to have one up, but I guess my teammates have to idle it when mine goes down, and just always have one fighter just idling at the back of the map, killing the drones. It can work, it's just it requires a lot of team coordination, whereas anybody can buy a drone on the enemy team, right? So anybody can buy a Sentinel. So it's one of those things where the cure is so much harder than the disease. The counter is so much harder than the thing. In the meantime, American RT does go further, which is another advantage. So America, they get the better drones, and then they get the better RT. It's the reason all the top stacks are playing America. I just got here. Is this your last stream? No. It's my last stream for a little bit, maybe. I don't know. It just depends how much I get done. It just depends entirely on how much I get done. I suppose I could have just... Wow, I mean, he's not even reacting. I assumed he'd go behind the house, but no, he's just gonna sit here and die. Okay. Anyway, my teammates with the clutch smoke there, giving me full disclosure, full cover? There's a word that means it, which begins with D. I just can't remember what it is. And so yeah, we're actually going to take F back. Incredible gameplay. So they're trying to arty-party me, but I'm already gone, mate. Might even go for E. We might even go for G. I'm not getting past those. Might even smoke and not go for anything. I did just buy a plane, and I'm pretty sure the game just ate my points and didn't buy my plane. So it's nice to know that bug's still in the game. Unless it died on spawn or something. I don't know, did you guys see what happened to it? Kinda looked like I bought that plane, and it just didn't spawn in. Weird. Maybe it's all in my head. So yeah, GG. Interesting game. I mean... Maybe I could use that one as like the thing, but it's the same thing again, where we're all like 1300, 1400, and they're like 1200. Concealment? Yes, that's probably it. Discretion? Perhaps, yeah, discretion. Yeah, so they weren't a bad team by any means. They know how to play America. buy a drone, spam RT planes, buy a drone, spam RT planes. If you actually want to take ground, buy a bunch of Abrams, which beat the Armatas. How can I join the lobby? You gotta be fast. You gotta be fast. Yeah, because I will now make the lobby. And the password will be A. You have to be fast. Given that you have gifted a lot of memberships, maybe we can work something out. If you message me on Discord, maybe I can tell you the password first. Make sure you get in. I assume you're not one of these people, basically. Can we see a game where you try USF airborne armor? Yeah, why not? I mean, I've played it a lot, but yeah, why not? Why not? And there's something I need to check on this as well. Which, so basically, this is the way I've been running it. So 2 seed, and then, so this is multi-role, so it's a fighter, and it's got seed, and it's got cruise missiles. And then if I want to blow people up, I just use this. But this is kind of it just doesn't fly very good. So we'll try again and see if it works, right? But yeah, if you message me on Discord, HGKKJH, can make a special lobby and make sure you get in. You're gonna have to be quick though. Do you have a favourite mineral water? No, I do not. Are you doing it? I mean, I guess there is a delay, right? So, no way this works. Well, so it's got the designation pod on it, right? And this also has a designation pod, but it doesn't really work very well. But for the sake of 25 points, I don't really care. There's a PhD going. Oh, we covered that before. And then yeah, this is literally just so rockets plus Mavericks. Why wouldn't it work? And then the ECM, the AIM-9s are just because there is usually helicopters there, and it's only 10 points more than the ECM. So wait, 2 times ECM. Oh, I see. So it's actually more ECM. Well, we might as well get that. Alright, I assume he's just not going to message me on Discord, so let's just play. So yeah, this is how I like to run it, but another way you can run it is you can just swap this out for a bunch of Stormbreakers and just drop a bunch of Stormbreakers on them. And not have to worry about this kind of long-range cruise missile thing, but yeah, it's multi-role, bro. It's got the seed, and it's got the other stuff. Yeah, that's more or less, yeah, except it's not even that. I've said things like, there is no significant difference. They're like, you can't say that. Well, what do you mean? I then say in the next sentence, you know, there's no significant difference, brackets, the difference is 30 or whatever. I mean, I don't know, I mean, they're just taking the piss, basically. I've told them, look, I want to leave. You're not paying me anymore. This is costing me a lot of money. And they're like, oh, yeah, I completely understand. Are you going to let me go then? No. Yeah. This is a nice map for me, this Chernovsky district. Nice and open, I think. Oh, actually, no, it's not. This isn't actually the one I thought it was. Whatever. Anyway, we're against a bunch of guys called Submerge and so on with like diver avatars, so they're clearly big on diving. And you'll notice high levels America. High levels America. It's just so much easier to play America. Is there anyone that has the literal patience to ask a noob question, to answer a noob questions? I mean, you can ask it, and then if nobody answers it, then nobody answers it. Depends how dumb an answer it is, how dumb a question it is. I prefer Russia for the fun factor because of the boomerangs, which I haven't been able to use recently. But I prefer America if I actually want to win, because I think it's just better. The tanks are better, the drones are better, the stealth is better, the artillery is better. I think the helicopters are better, but they seem kind of the same, to tell you the truth. I just don't see what the Russian advantage is. You get a really good IFV, the Barbarous. And then, you know, occasionally somebody on your team will pick the mech spec, and then you just lose because the mech spec's crap. The boomerang, yeah, it's really fun. The boomerang is the Russian advantage, yeah. 100 kilometers an hour with the APS. It's really fun. Hello and welcome to this Broken Arrow 5v5. We're playing as the US Armored Airborne Division, which everybody keeps asking me to play. I say everybody keeps asking. One person asked me once to play it. So, one air spammer and 4 tanks. Wouldn't surprise me. Guess what we are lacking? Well, we've got 2 tanks. Guess we just don't have an air spammer. No, we've got SOF Airborne on Royce. I guess that is the air spam. So it looks like it's me and Druna on the left. And, yeah. It's time to take the time to thank the generous channel joiners, generously joining the channel. They get the name on the screen, they get the videos early, they get members exclusive videos. One join at the lowest level is worth 2,000 views, so if you're feeling bad about me with all these self-inflicted problems I have, such as choosing to do a PhD and not finishing the
Thomas
PhD.
Mayer became a member.
Oh wow, thank you. Wow, see look, wow, it's working in real time. Thank you, Thomas. Where was I? I was complaining, but now life is good, so there's nothing to complain about anymore. So. Grim. Sorry, I should have switched mine on at the start. Okay, I got minimum ranged by a bloody... Like, what? I guess it makes sense. The Patriot can't engage a plane that's right above it. Anyway, we're going to buy another Set V3 trophy, but first we need the Set V2 tour, because it has recon. Yeah, Coastal is good with, like, as a supporting thing, but I mean, it's just ass. It's only good as a supporting thing, basically. Wow, these guys are proper gamers, aren't they? Look, Mom, I did it again! Watch this drive! What are some other things Americans say? It's like the 4th of July! Which it is, actually. Happy American Independence Day. Remember when America were the good guys and fought for people's liberty instead of being the imperialist power? I remember. Well, okay, I wasn't alive in 1776, but...
Hello, I like money.
Thomas Mayer subscribed to the channel.
Thank you for subscribing to the channel.
Logistics ready. Mortar ready. Send mission. Copy. Call for fire received.
So look at this teamwork making the dream work here. Combat engineers will kill this mech rifleman, but he needs smoke. So here am I with the smoke. Whoa, we're so good. We're so good. And now we can just walk through that smoke and not get shot. And, oh shit! You can just walk straight through that smoke.
Flying the course. Roger, flying there. Mortar engaged. Requesting orders. Solid copy. Fire mission received.
That was very funny.
Engaging bandit.
And then, look, this is how you take out the drones. You just always leave a plane up. Oh, whoa, don't kill me, please! Thank you.
Eagle, mission ready.
Anyway,
Ascending.
so yeah, look at this smoke. He's getting in. Sadly, we don't actually know where all the enemies are because of the smoke. But, you know. Oh shit, here we go again. There he is. That could have gone better. So, we're gonna buy another Patriot because this is getting a bit silly now. I want to use this to... We'll just smoke this so we can get out, I guess. In the meantime, the M Shorad should really be doing something about this. But it's like... It's got lots of crit problems, so I'm not really sure what all that does to the effectiveness. Apparently, we can still kill people, so great. Oh no, I was just smoking it so you could run away, mate. Oh, never mind, he's done it. I could have sworn there was somebody still in here. He probably killed him. We did it, Reddit. And yeah, the Eagle is still... There we go, see, the Eagle sees the Sentinel. Oh, I'm so intelligent. And then the you know, anybody can kill it once the Eagle spots it, but the point of the matter is the Eagle spot... Okay, I'm not sure. That died very quickly. Why is all my stuff dying? What the fuck? Okay, just bad, I guess. That was yeah, I don't know. I was too busy shitposting, and everybody died. So I guess I'm bad. Do apologise. Losing 2 tanks is pretty rough. Pretty rough. Oh, great. Well, I'm leaving. Oh my god. Well, yeah, I mean, if they drop it on both sides, then... And then you get disabled movement, and you're not doing a whole lot, are you? But yeah, it got spotted by the drone, most likely. Now we have to move this. So yeah, this is... It could be going better. We were winning and now we're unwinning. So that they are actually winning at the moment. But we've got time. Here we go, next wave of drones, apparently. I'm saving up for a helo now. And maybe we'll hit him now. Nope, we did not hit him. And this has the ability to kill this, apparently, so... Could be going better. Could be going better. In the meantime, the M Shorad is dying. But I think we... No, it's very dead. I don't know.
Looking for prey.
Right, what's the maximum number of Reapers you can buy? I'm pretty sure the max is 2, and I saw him buy 3. Am I making that up? Can somebody check, please, in the chat? Listen, ask. It's 4. Oh, okay. I know you can get 2 of each, like the Reaper and the other one, but it wasn't. It was 3 Reapers, so it was a bit weird. I'm trying to kill this guy. Come on. Ugh, okay. Just drag it out for a bit, why don't you? Who I report. I don't know if he is cheating. Because we need somebody to check. You can get 4 Reapers. Okay. I don't know if I wasn't looking. So yeah. Yeah, if we can take H, then maybe we can accomplish something. Sadly, I was a bit behind the curve there, but what the fuck? What? I didn't. Mine didn't even fire. My seed didn't even fire.
Good copy. Heavy cap ready to rumble. Solid copy.
Weird.
Search and destroy. Roger that. Search and destroy. Longbow here. Longbow at your command. Sniper team reporting in.
But yeah, what can I say? I mean, it's a good game in terms of like skill levels seem comparable, right? So I guess we'll get a car or something. Because yeah, they're just using drones to constantly see us. I think that's how that's happening. But yeah, the amount of AA they had back there was a large quantity. It did sort of leave me thinking a little. But why can I see that? That's very strange.
Rocket artillery ready, sir. Roger, moving to next waypoint.
Whoa, there you go.
Hundreds of gunmen here. Heavy cav is on the field. Copy. Relocating. 10, Roger. We're rolling. Pedal the metal. Armored transport ready. Rocket artillery at your order, sir. Snipers here.
There we go.
Direct fire engagement. Proceeding to the next base.
Saw that pilot.
Air defense ready for action.
But yeah, airborne SOF is not a good combination. it's just not very good. You don't have good transports for all the infantry. You just got way too much infantry, so it is a tough one to play. Don't really think it's all that great. Because like, what do you even buy?
Cargo dump.
Wow, so much for laser guidance. It just doesn't guide that much, I guess. Well, okay, I suppose I should have been closer.
MLRS ready to fire.
So that's what you buy. You buy guardians. You can kill all the AA.
Abrams here. We're combat ready.
So
Roger. Moving out. Longbow is combat ready. Bring us there in 10 seconds, not 10 fucking minutes. Enemies hot on our trail. Get that engine running.
So yeah, let's see if we can get this done. Oh, we've been spotted. We've been spotted. Yeah, I mean they put a recon right there, so of course, right. Ow. Well, this is probably dead.
Flying there.
I mean, I'm low altitude. Okay, looks like the low altitude saved me.
Heavy armor is ready to roll.
Sadly, those were no longer late. Oh no! Oh wow! We actually got some good hits. Well, we immobilized him. That's a death sentence. He's dead. He's just dead. We just killed him. That's also a death sentence.
Artillery reporting in. Direct fire on my mark. M1 Abrams warmed up and ready to go. Artillery on the move. M1 Abrams
Good job I did some moving there, and he's dead. So I don't think it was worth it for him. We'll get the Cure Warriors in. Delta Force, that's not good. S'mores are not going to beat Delta Force.
Roger that. Sweeping the area. Copy. Egressing out.
Oh, mate. Mate. Oh, no, they're artillery in us. It's a hard knock life, you know. It's a hard knock life. Got 1 minute to take this, I think. Oh, great. Yeah, so much for smoke. I was in 2 patches of smoke there. What could I say? I don't think we're taking it. Don't think we're taking it.
Artillery at your command, sir. Mobile artillery standing by. Moving. Moving there now. Roger, we're Oscar Mike. Press the fire over here. Bradley fighting vehicle at your command, sir. Roger, moving the next waypoint. Roger, we're on the move. Bradley, ready for combat. Already there.
Okay. Apparently they can survive all that. It's pretty impressive, I gotta tell you. No, it's just not happening. It's just not happening. We did try. But yeah, it looks like they take phase 1. So credit to them, right? I suppose we shouldn't have tried for it, so it was my fault for saying we should try for it, because we took additional deaths, which we may have not taken otherwise.
Artillery available, sir. The higher they fly, the further they fall. Air defense ready for action. Rocket artillery at your disposal, sir. MLRS reporting in. Engaging targets with direct fire. Eagle here. Send mission. Over. Below the hard deck. Flight plan updated. Inbound.
Can somebody kill this guy? There we go.
Back to Texaco. Quarter ready to fire.
But yeah, this is Broken Arrow at the highest level. Arty, 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 arty. It is what it is.
Looks like we got us a convoy. Target marked, direct fire. Get those tracks moving.
Yeah, we're just having a bad time getting artied all day. Not ideal. We've got like tanks, right? So they
Rocket artillery.
get artied. Whereas infantry, you lose infantry, it's not as big a deal, right?
We're on the move.
In terms of point costs. Yeah, I guess it's back to playing slow until the end of the next phase. Try and get our KD back up, because our KD is very low at the moment. We're letting the side down on our KD. We have the lowest KD.
Fly truck ready to transport.
That's why I bought the arty, right? But like, how did he know about that? It didn't even shoot. They must have a drone up, but
Artillery ready. Send mission.
Ass Goblin's gone again. Wouldn't be a game of Broken Arrow without him disconnecting.
Send your order. Proceeding to the next emplacement. Roger that. Inland Abrams.
So yeah, they do actually have somebody back here. It's just Drunner keeps driving past it. That's what that, because I keep hearing shooting coming from over here. That's what it was. It was this just driving past that. So,
Artillery moving out. Air defense in combat. Requesting orders. Super Cobra. Check out this rooster cruiser they gave me.
They're gonna move again. They're gonna get hit again.
Artillery ready to fire, sir. Anti-aircraft here. We're engaged. Moving as ordered. Driving to coordinates.
Did we even get it?
Move out.
I don't even know if we got it. This doesn't have the ability to see. I'm not sure where all this was supposed to go. Hopefully it comes back, but oftentimes that doesn't happen, so it does make things a little bit harder for us. Could try swapping it up into H. Into A. I don't really think we're taking H, to tell you the truth.
Cargo truck ready.
There's that drone again.
Heavy cab is on the field. Don't stay here. Fly. Air defense.
Now everybody's got to move again, or they're all going to die again. It's a very powerful gameplay. I need to stop buying those. You can literally shoot it from the back of the map.
Departing.
Actually, he just had a guy there.
Providing direct fire. Air defense at your disposal, sir.
You're right, we're all shit.
Transporting combat.
Why don't you go play with somebody else?
End of the line. Everybody out. Copy. Relocating. Roger. We're on the move. Rocket artillery ready, sir.
So, see the Patriots. Try and hit it with this. Oh, he came back.
My mark.
That's good. Most of his units are still alive, so some are not.
Air defense here. We're combat ready. Rocket artillery at your order, sir.
But yeah, I can't see us taking H, to tell you the truth. I just don't think that's going to happen. So I'd rather go for A. Give the armor to Royce's Mars.
Roger. Moving to next waypoint. Moving to shooting position. MLRS ready. Send
Oh, it only had one round. It only had one round. Well, my bad. You need more than one round if you want to... Alright, looks like Drunner's losing that FEP there. Yeah, he's not... When he wasn't moving and now he can't move, it's been immobilized.
artillery available, sir. Rolling. Bradley fighting vehicle at your command, sir. Mortar ready. Send coordinates. Artillery on the move.
So let's see if we can get something... Oh, he's gone again?
Gouge on it. Let's get away.
Can't take this guy anywhere.
Abrams ready to roll.
Okay.
Driver, move out. Full throttle. Troop transport reporting in.
Oh, here we go again.
Someone asked for
So that's obviously dead, right? Because... But I can't complain because I won the internet will tell me I'm just a bad player. So let's see if we can reverse out of this. I have noticed he's putting most of it on the buildings, which obviously doesn't make any sense because I can't be there. So, you know, that's a small mercy. In the meantime, we can shoot that guy with one thing, I guess. I mean, Oh, that was a mortar, I think.
Call my hero fat again.
So we're going to try for A, but they've got a guy in here. Right, can we... Oh, no, these are the ones that don't actually hurt tanks. So, no, we can't. The short answer. Yeah, okay, this guy definitely is cheating, man. How does he have so much shit? What is that? How does he afford that?
Smoke screen deployed. Order in combat. Sector orders. Move the fuck out. Full speed.
That is absurd. That explains a lot, actually. They might all be with each other, actually. In which case, you know, they'd all be in on it. But no, that is very strange. Let's just report, I guess. Because, yeah, how did they have so much shit? That is impossible. You can't afford 2 Guardians and, like, 6 tanks. Just report all. Yeah, they're definitely cheating. I mean, they were being subtle about it. But I was like, how do they have so much stuff? We must just be losing stuff. But no. You can't afford 2 Guardians and 6 Abrams, right? And all these guys. Yeah. Cheating. Describe the violation. I can't type anything.
Armored transport. Standing by. Regroup and move up.
So no, I think there's our answer as to why we're being systematically outplayed.
Line up for attack. Someone call for attack.
Because it's not like he's been AFK for 20 minutes. No, he was just sat there buying 3 drones over and over and over again, and then hitting us with a billion MLRS. So, no, I'm pretty sure he was cheating. The no CD hack. It's just infinite income, right?
Good copy. Next waypoint received.
So yeah, that Andy can, like, how did he see that? There was no drone up because we had a plane. I can hear it. We had a plane up. This plane doesn't seem to be reacting very well, but...
Troop transport. Standing by.
Yeah, you can definitely see everything.
Transport here. We're engaged.
Oh, there it goes again. So yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things, you're right. You're like, I'll stay for one last game, and then the last game's against a cheater. Well, what can you do? What can you do? But apparently I don't know how to push properly, that's the problem. If only I knew how to push properly, could have beaten him.
Pedal to the metal. Roger. Moving to next waypoint.
I can't move.
Backwards.
Don't think I'm making it out of this one.
Back pedal.
So yeah, there is definitely a cheating problem in this game. I mean, Royce called it and we were like, nah, that's not right. But no, watching 8 Abrams roll down towards you with just an infinite number of planes and helos backing it up when he's also been doing it for the rest of the game. Right, if he wasn't here for 10 minutes, you could say he's been saving up. But no, he's cheating. Does KD matter in Broken Arrow? Yeah, that's what this is on the bottom here. So what do? We're just forced to play, right? Against a cheater for the next 17 minutes. And here we go, yeah. More drones. The next batch of drones. He's just got infinite stuff. We can't do anything.
Friendly fighting vehicle. Standing by. Moving there now.
And yeah, I'm pretty sure he had infinite vision as well, because like right now he's bought a bunch of drones, right? Wait, how many MLRS? He's got 6. So he was cheating. Okay. We just can't see it. We just can't see it. So what can you do, eh?
Combat ready. Engineers ready. Troop transport ready.
So yeah, a free loss there. He is Armored Spec Ops. Yeah, exactly. So he doesn't need any so this is so me getting hit for the whole game, right? And being told that it's because I'm not pushing hard enough was actually because this guy was just fucking cheating. So I feel very vindicated. Feel very vindicated.
Armored transport reporting in. Brad here.
And hatred against Royce was unwarranted, that is correct. Royce did say he was cheating, and we were like, nah, he's not cheating. So yeah, there you go.
Roger. We're Oscar Mike.
Credit to Royce as well. Does this not block the LOS? I mean, I am behind it, but it did still shoot me.
Bradley, ready for action.
What can I say? You know, you can't really do anything about that.
Armored transport ready.
There's like 4 of them aren't cheating, but one of them is, and he's the guy doing all the air and the arty, so we just have to wait 15 minutes, apparently. I don't see what else we can do. There's no surrender button.
Bradley fighting vehicle at your command, sir.
And he knows where this is, even though nobody ever revealed it, because he's cheating. Yeah.
Brad here. We're calling
Alright, I'm not gonna buy anything.
personnel carrier engaged in combat.
I don't see the point in staying in this game. Staying in this game. Ask Goblin's got the right idea.
Get the fuck up! Move!
Apparently he's telling them it seems like a bug. And we can't do anything except sit here and ask for them to take all the zones.
Infantry ready for action. Double time!
It's a shame, really, because, you know, I wanted I suppose I can have one more game. Basically, these days, because I have to stay up till 3 to pray, because of this wonderful latitude I find myself born at, I've just been staying up. So my day starts at like 1 PM, which is probably not a good idea, but I do get things done that way. Whereas otherwise I have to wake up at 3 and then go back to bed, which I find really hard to do. It takes me about 2 hours, so it's just a waste of 2 to 3 hours basically. So bombing demo. Wow.
Proceeding is flagged.
So yeah, it's kind of hard to care about your elo when half the games are just hilariously stacked. Usually in our favour, truth be told. And half of them are just, here's a cheater.
Solid copy. Diving on target. Changing course. Flying the coordinates. New course set. Going hot.
Wow, they can't let us even have a bombing demo in peace.
We'll go.
cheating this game, cheating the next game, it's all the same to him, right?
Master arm on. Engaging.
Wow. Didn't know missiles could do that. American technology is really impressive. Missiles just teleport around.
Copy. Bugging out.
Is this game full of cheaters? Yes. This is now the third set of cheaters we've encountered. In less than 100 games. Less than 100 games, 3 cheaters. I think it's been like 80 games, 3 cheaters. And so it's like, well, why isn't your win rate higher? Well, what the hell am I supposed to do about this, right? So what is 80 divided by 3? I think it might be 81. What? No, it's 3 divided by 80. They're always from the same place as well, it's really impressive. So you have a 3.75 chance of getting matched with a cheater. 3.75% chance. Looks like my pilot's not going to make it. Now what's he saying? Oh, wait. I suppose the colours are different. Yeah, he's the one with all the shore ads. Oh, okay. Let's report him as well, I guess. Wait, what? Ha! I can't report him! I can't report him! That's hilarious. This is the bug I was trying to explain. It's a bug, it's actually a hack. So this guy, NRE Ware, with his infinite MLRS back there, I can't report him. Because when I try and report him, it defaults to somebody else. So I believe that's a hack. That the hackers can actually hijack the cheating system. So they're all hacking, and we can only report one of them. Well, what can I say? So presumably, they and across the world, everybody gets more and more and more fed up with Chinese people because the hackers are all Chinese. So it's a shame because obviously not all bad people are Chinese, right? But most of the hackers are. So what can you do, eh? There's not much you can do about that, right? Lose a bunch of elo. It's pointless to care about it if they're just going to cheat. So they were basically all cheating. And so they said they'd reported it, right? And you have to be sick. Well, these people are. This is how they... and they said they'd reported it, and obviously they haven't, because that would have happened in the last 10 minutes. And it's not happened. So their entire team was cheating. Oh, man. And, yeah, what can you do? Because when we try and report them, they say you need better video evidence, you need better video evidence, you need better video evidence. And it's like, well, look, I mean, you know, you've got people trying to record stuff on their phones. There's just so many cheaters. Pretty crazy, right? I mean, you got people trying to record shit on their phones. Yeah, infinite availability, but because it was all out of the LOS, they won't ban them. Because you actually have to get a screenshot of them doing it, and if all 5 of them are doing it, nobody on their team can do it. This is their culture, apparently. I mean, people keep telling me it's their culture. In China, cheating is seen as a good thing. I mean, I at first I disbelieved them, but it's always the same fucking people. It's kind of hard to not notice. So yeah, it's hard to enjoy this game when there's so many cheaters. So these guys will all be a 5-stack and they'll all be cheating, right? Because we know at the very least this guy was cheating and this guy was cheating. And when we tried to report this guy, we couldn't do it. What can I say? It's hard, you know? But yeah, you're not allowed to notice. If you notice, you're a racist. And you get banned for being a racist, for noticing. What can you do? I don't see the point in having another game. What have the? Let's have a look at the games we had today. What wonderful Broken Arrow games we had today. What have the? Right? Let's have a look at. So first game, 4v5. I think he comes back. No, 4v5. And these guys were way, way, way better than us. They were 2,000 elo better than us. And it was a 4v5, and then it was a 3v5. And to be, there were no cheating. There was no cheating, but it was just a hilariously imbalanced game. So that was game 1, pointless game. Game 2, hilariously imbalanced game. We're way better than the enemy team. We beat them easily, just pissing about. We beat them easily. So that was a pointless game. Game 3, we're way better than the enemy team. We beat them easily. We literally did it. I don't think they ever got a point. So that was a pointless game. Game 4, cheaters. So, stacked game, cheaters. Well, my time is limited. I don't just have 3 hours to just throw in a well every day. And that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing when I play Broken Arrow. And you might say, well, it's just a one-off. Let's have a look at the last game. So this was the last stream. Okay, first game. This was just like a... Okay, I'm not sure what's going on there, actually. First game, bunch of people left and we completely stomped them because it was like a 3v2. Useless game. Second game, a bunch of people left and we completely stomped them. Useless game. Third game... third game was bugged. The third game was bugged, so it never ended because there was no UI. That's a problem that's been in since the first open beta. Useless game. Fourth game, this was actually a really good game. Basically, they were abusing drones and stuff, but they weren't cheating. And it was a really good game, a really close game. Actually a good game. Okay? So that's one for the other team. And that went on for ages. And then the fifth game, we ended up against cheaters again. So out of 5 games 6 days ago, I had 1 good game. And out of 4 games today, I had no good games. And it's just every time. How can... Like that guy Zetrox, he's like, I've played 300 games. Why? So I don't get it. How am I supposed to enjoy this game when the games are always garbage? So both streams we had a cheater, and out of all the streams in the last 2 streams, we had 1 game that wasn't a bad game. It's stomp, crash, cheater, every single time. Why don't you just do community 5v5s? We're gonna have to. I'm not having another game. Yesterday, when I played another game, I had 1 more game and I ended up against some cheaters. And today, this was basically my 1 more game and I ended up against cheaters again. I mean, what are you supposed to do?
Hello, I like money.
HGKKJH super shattered $14.66.
That's very kind of you, thank you.
Should really just gather people from the Discord and do an internal like class, guy said.
Yeah, I will, but I'm out of time, really. So I'll do it, and I'm very fed up. So next time I stream, I'll just do community games, and we'll try and balance them by elo and just have community games. Because this is just absurd. It's every time. It's every single time, right? So, yeah, what could I say? So these guys in China, they wake up at 4 in the morning and they jump on their computer and they just cheat at video games all day. I'll be honest, if they can afford good computers, they're probably international students and they're probably in like the UK actually. But what can I say? Have I selected the no cheaters option before readying up? Well, I don't know, everybody was coping there, because Royce called out the cheaters first, and then we were like, nah, they're not cheating. But no, they were cheating, they were just being subtle about it. So yeah, I'll report it, and then they won't do anything. I don't know what to say, it's just another depressing stream. So yeah, thank you for the idea. HG, very difficult to pronounce name, I do appreciate it, but and the other guy who mentioned it. Next time we stream, it'll just be community games, because we've got the stream, so we should be able to find 10 people. And if we've got bad players, we'll try and make the elos even. I'll get an Excel spreadsheet or something. But I'm sorry, it's been yet another unsuccessful Broken Arrow day. At least we had a stomp against us this time. That's the first time that's happened in a long time, actually. But we didn't get a single good game. Goodbye. When is the next stream? I don't know. I might do one tomorrow, I might not. I can't really commit to it. It depends how I feel, because obviously this is incredibly depressing, so I don't really want to do it, right?